What's going on, Aquarius, and welcome to your reading. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it and see what we have going on here for you. So we have the Fool, the Lovers, Temperance, Ace of Cups, Two of Wands, the Alchemist, the Warrior, and this little lovely hummingbird card, the Smooth Flight. No need to struggle against the wind when you can catch the current and sail easily upon the breeze. And if I look at this little hummingbird, he has a little crescent moon on its head. This is like giving me very much feminine high priestess energy. So let's see what this reading is about for you. I'll go ahead and begin with the Fool and the Lovers. If you notice this Fool, this is like one of my favorite Fool cards. We have a crocodile here, and his tail is kind of being used as bait to bait this woman here with a pretty little rose. So anyway, you might be in an energy or being surrounded by things that are very tempting for you. This could be you or someone in your energy. This could be a romantic partner that you're connected to, feeling very tempted by others around you. But with the lovers here, this is about, for me mostly, sober decision making. It could be tied to making better decisions in love, and a message for you to stop feeling so tempted by what you know, Aquarius, is not good for you or beneficial for you. Either way, there's some sort of temptation happening where this energy of temptation is kind of pushing you to take a risk, to make a decision towards a risky, this could be a relationship or just something that will essentially alter your life. This could also be a message about you, Aquarius, just living a life that's very risk-based, where it's not really beneficial for your soul, not beneficial for your mental stability, not beneficial for you physically. And these decisions ultimately always leading you to this energy of temperance, where it's overindulgence or healing from overindulgence, healing from what has tempted you in the past, and you kind of always being in this energy of healing due to a decision you made, which I believe essentially you knew you should have made a better decision, a more sober decision, a decision that in the long run would benefit you, opposed to hurting you in the end, where you're going to have to take this long, because for me the temperance is a long period of healing. This isn't like the four of swords energy, where you're healing for kind of like more of a short period of time. But temperance for me is, because this is major arcana, this is a life lesson. This is something that is learned over a long period of time and ultimately slows you down in the end. So the message here for you, Aquarius, is, like I said, these are all major arcanas here: the Fool, the Lovers, Temperance. This is something either you're about to learn, or you're currently learning, or you need to learn. It's just a message about you making sober decisions, not always taking the bait, not always making decision based on how you feel, but also making decisions from a logical standpoint. You're an air sign, so it's like it doesn't feel like you're using your logic when it comes to certain decisions in your life. We can't always base our decisions on how we feel. We have logic, we have a brain for a reason. And we are given these tools: brain, our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, our intuition. we're given all these tools to use simultaneously to make the best decision, not completely relying on how you feel, how a temptation makes you feel, how it garners a sense of desire in you, but more so about you making decisions logically, like questioning why you feel X, Y, and Z, questioning why you feel like this decision would be best for you, and going through this possible outcomes of making said decision and making a more logic based decision instead of always going based off how you're feeling. Like, this is like jumping into a relationship because someone looks good and you feel very attracted to this person. You know, there's something I have to say here that's a harsh truth and reality that humans fail to understand. I always hear this thing saying, well, we can't control who we love. Yes, you can. Just because you feel attracted to this person doesn't mean you're meant to be in a relationship with this person. Doesn't mean that you're meant to connect with this person. It could be that, yeah, you feel attracted to this person, but you can also just go on with your life and essentially find someone who you are attracted to, but also attracted to you in a more logical sense and not just attracted to physically. You know, does that make sense? I don't know. Anyway, what I'm trying to say here, Aquarius, is to use every tool in your tool bag to make better, sober decisions so you can stop ending up in this temperance energy where you're healing over time, connecting with people who you know aren't good for you, jumping into relationships quickly all the time if that's you. If it's not you, whatever. But whatever you're making decisions on, that's always ending you in this cycle of learning and healing continuously. It's like maybe it's time for you to take a different approach to decision making. And I feel like once you get past or learn this lesson of better, sober decision making, then you'll discover something a bit different, something new. This to me feels like something new about yourself, and it's this feeling is going to be more transformative for you, more beneficial for you. And then I feel like it'll lead you to, you see, the Two of Wands is also about decisions, maybe taking more time to make your decisions. You see the Two of Wands here? She's sitting here with the world in her hands, and she looks more contemplative, even though it's the Two of Wands, and Wands is all about action. But for me, the Two of Wands isn't about allowing your impulses to make your decisions. This card for me, the Two of Wands, she's sitting on a house, which is symbolic of stability, foundational, and she's looking to the moon. She just looks like she's holding the world in her hands and thinking about what decisions she should make more so for her future. This is like long-term foundational decisions that she needs to make for herself. And I feel like this is what it is you are being asked to learn, Aquarius. Like slowing down a little bit, allowing this new skill to be unlocked where you're making more sober decisions, steady decisions, contemplative decisions. Because with the Three of Swords here at the bottom of the deck, like I said, I feel like for you, Aquarius, you might be the type of person that's always making these rash, quick decisions, and it's always leading you to this Three of Swords where, like I said, you're healing, constantly trying to heal from something, from a decision you made in the past, when I assure you, at some point before you were making these decisions, your intuition was like, this doesn't sound good. This isn't the right thing. But you were led more by your, I guess I could say, carnal desires opposed to what is more beneficial to you in the long run. And I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to see that and change that, to slow down, be more thoughtful in your decision making, unlock this new skill that will kind of open up a new pathway of love and feeling and emotion, a new type of feeling. But this doesn't feel like this is really tied to anyone else but you with this Ace of Cups. Like, this isn't a new feeling about someone else. This is a new feeling about yourself. We have the butterflies flying out of a cup. So this is something that is going to be more transformative for you. This is something more foundation based, making decisions that are more foundational, steady, long term, instead of quick decisions that always make you feel like you're in this energy of crashing and burning, feeling burnt out, feeling used and abused, feeling like you've spent your last dime, and you like, it's just basically lack because due to overindulgence or rash decision making. It may not be the easiest thing to do, but I feel like this is going to teach you the art of alchemy, learning how to transform that feeling of desire and you need passion, overly misdirected, misguided passion, and turning it into wisdom, peace, calm, and in the long run, someone more strong and more in control of themselves. Warriors are wise. A good warrior goes into the battlefield with a strategy, with a plan. They just don't fly at the whims of their seat. You know, they're trying to defend the kingdom ultimately, most times. And it's like you need to be more strategic, more long term, have a decision or a plan that makes sure that you, one, come back home alive and well, living, and also that the people around you aren't harmed in the heat of the battle. You know, as many as you can. There's always going to be battles. I mean, casualties in the war. But it's like, it feels like, Aquarius, you're more so you're the one that's always the casualty and never the warrior that returns home. You're always feeling drained, used, abused, like I said earlier, whatever it is pertaining to your situation. And I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to learn about making more beneficial decisions for yourself that will be better for you in the long run, instead of making decisions in the heat of the moment just because you're feeling a certain sense of desire or passion or whatever. That's always the foundation of your downfall. And though it may not be the easiest thing to change and learn in your life, I feel like if you're really able to sit with yourself, give yourself more time before making decisions about romance, jobs, whatever, you'll see that this skill will actually come very naturally to you. I mean, it's still not going to be easy, but it'll be a lot more smooth sailing, and instead of you constantly going at war with yourself, like learning basically how to change that desire and alchemize it into something different, something more, I don't know how many times I'm going to say the word beneficial here, but more beneficial for you. And I feel like, I hate to use this term, I really do, because I cannot stand this heavily marketed term. I feel like it's going to unlock a different level of self-love and respect within yourself. I feel like you'll begin to hold yourself to a different standard, even raise your standards when it comes to what you'll accept in a relationship and what you won't. Basically, this is just, it's just time for you, Aquarius, to elevate yourself, to grow up a little bit, to stop victimizing yourself when it comes to romantic relationships. Granted, I'm not saying that people who have hurt you in the past are right. I'm just saying you'll learn how to detect these foolish relationships and learn to make wiser decisions when it comes to matters of the heart. Could even be money, career, whatever it is for you. This is learning how to be responsible for your decisions and owning your decisions, but ultimately learning from them, and then learning how to not make the same mistake over and over and over again. Okay, Aquarius, that's what I have for you. Let me know if it resonates. And if not, maybe I'll catch you in the next video.